Hey everyone, welcome to Chatterbox Reviews. I'm Stan with my lovely wife Tanya here again. We're doing a review on The Mummy, the reboot, and this is spoilers free. Yeah, we're gonna get into it and stuff, but I gotta start with saying, with this being a reboot, I was on the fence going, I really did love the first two with Brendan Routh and Rachel West because I had a crush on her.
Yeah, Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, she was like,
She's
just
a hottie.
the tiebreaker for the third one that I was going to, like, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor or whatever. And I was just like, what? She's not in it? They recast it?
Yeah, I didn't even bother.
So, yeah, pretty much, I like this. I kind of went into this with really, really low expectations and stuff. And then they started, like, hammering and just flat out saying Universal's going, yeah, this is our dark universe. So we're going to have all, like, you know, Dracula and, you know, Frankenstein's monster and
Jekyll and Hyde and
the Invisible Man, and, like, not only that, they released a photo with, like, you know, here's Johnny Depp, here's, you know, Tom Cruise, here's Russell Crowe and all them. So I was like, all right, I'm kind of like in. I'm curious to see, like, what they're going to do with it. And with this, it sort of seems like it was a good first kind of, like, yeah, they're trying to do the Avengerize their sort of movie properties and stuff, and I think this was a good kind of Iron Man start off. Like, it was sort of fun, but at the same time you're like, yeah, they cut some scenes in there to make it a little bit, like, easier for it to get into the cinemas, to have more screenings of it. There's a couple of things in there that they sort of nailed. There's a few things that they didn't nail. What did you think?
I thought it was okay. It's a good first introduction into the dark universe, which isn't a bad thing. So we're going to get into all the monsters and, you know, the dark side of, you know, or maybe the dark beating the light side within your own self, like kind of Jekyll and Hyde deal. But this movie kept throwing me out every now and again, but I still had a really good time with it, enjoyed it.
Pacing's good. It's kind of fun. It is fun to, like,
freak
kind
me
of
out a little bit.
Yeah, they do try and, like, I don't think they went all out like horror. There's sort of like a few things in there where it's like the typical, oh no, scary scene. What's going to help, like, you know, what's going to stop them and stuff. And
well, you and I are both not very into our horror thriller kind of deals.
Yeah, I have nightmares.
Yeah.
Anything, like, you know, after Signs with Mel Gibson, I was sort of like, no, I'm out. But I sort of knew that this was going to be the beginning. Like, they wanted to make this not so much family friendly, but for everyone to go see and say, all right, I'm intrigued. I think Tom Cruise did a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's still Tom Cruise. Like, you're not going, oh man, this is such a diverse and incredible character. It's like, no, it's Tom Cruise.
You know what you're in for with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he doesn't phone it in.
Yeah.
So he's like, always, whenever you see him in these action scenes, like, you know it's him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't hire, like, stuntmen. And if he does, throws them out the door. But what did you think of him?
I thought Tom Cruise did a really good job. I would have liked to have seen more of the uncut kind of stuff as well, because, like I was saying before, some of the scenes I just felt a little bit jolted into. But I also like Sofia Boutella.
She was in The Kingsman.
She plays the Princess Amara in the Egyptian times. So I thought that was really interesting, how she was trying to call upon Set, the god of death, and things like that you all see in the trailer anyway, so it's not a spoiler. And I love Egyptian stuff, so I thought where they were going with it was really cool. And I just really had fun with this movie. I mean, I didn't really have any expectations because I was so in love with the first Mummy with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. So I thought it was a sequel to that when I first heard of it, but it's definitely a different route, definitely a whole different movie.
I think that all the support cast in this around Cruise was really good. I thought they were fine. Like, there was a few things in there that was not
like Jake Johnson, who played Sergeant Vale.
Oh, right, yeah, his buddy. Yeah, he was. I guess he was necessary, but there's no part where I felt like, oh, all right, these guys are shoehorned in. Yeah, it's been advertised that Russell Crowe is in it, and he serves. He's not just a cameo. Like, yeah, he's actually
Yeah.
a character in there that serves a pretty decent purpose. And there's a few surprises in there where it's like, oh wow, that's kind of cool, and they nod at other things going on in that kind of world. Because yeah, the Mummy movie now is
I wish this was spoilers. I would have said something then.
yeah, like I mean, the Mummy movies now, because it's a Universal property, is
Yes.
part of the whole Dracula, like all that kind of stuff. So I think this is a good sort of seed to start that all off. But this is me thinking off into the future. This might not go. This might not do that well. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, it's a shame. But like, I still had fun watching it. It's not the greatest flick ever. Action scenes are really intense. There's a few chase scenes that are a bit freaky, but there's also like like I'll say I came away with this really intrigued with like,
Yeah,
oh, I wonder
no.
where they're going to go.
I thought it was a really good adaptation of where they want to take this dark universe. So, if you're into your kind of your monsters and your dark universe kind of style movies, or even if you like those comics, go see it because you'll probably get a kick out of it and you will love it.
I think if you liked Beetlejuice, if you did like the original Mummy movies, they do pay homage like to a few things in there where
Yeah.
you're like, oh look, they got this or that, and yeah, it's not Tom Cruise trying to do his best Brendan Routh impression.
Not Brendan
and
Routh, Brendan Fraser.
Fraser, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of Superman. No, it's like, yeah, you love Ralph. Yeah, pretty much. I'd say that this is definitely something to see in the cinemas.
Yeah, I was kind of a little disappointed with the turnout tonight because it was like the first opening night of The Mummy, and there was probably what.
Well, there is
10
this
people?
other movie out there called Wonder Woman, and I think the timing for this being released was really bad. They shouldn't have released this now. This would have been a good October Halloween season
yeah.
kind of release, but October's not the best month for movie releases, so hence why they kind of release this now. But the problem is you've got the first really, really hardcore good sort of like, and I'll dare say better than Man of Steel. Wonder Woman's out in cinemas, so I don't see this making tons of money. That's why I think the studio's like backing it so bad with like, look, we got Johnny Depp and stuff like playing Invisible Man and all this other stuff, and like, think of the future. Go see this because you're gonna need to catch up when you see the others. But
Well, it was a good movie, and I did enjoy it, and I did have fun with it. So I recommend going to go see this in the cinema. Definitely, if you're into the monster universe, go check it out.
yeah, if you like all the kind of, you know, Dracula and freaking Bride of Frankenstein and just all that kind of stuff, there is a very kind of cool nod at a certain character in there. But like, we're not going to spoil. If you want spoilers, ask us. We'd be happy to. But yeah, go see it and judge it for yourself. And if you agree with us, great. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you thought in the comments below, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.